Hello and welcome to the Maserati MC20, one of the latest cars added to Gran Turismo 7, and I already made a review on this vehicle. However, in that review, I mentioned a car that's really similar or is the main competition for the Maserati MC20, and that is the Ferrari F8 Tributo. And in today's video, I want to see how closely matched these cars actually are. So if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, don't forget leave a like and subscribe. So first off, when it comes to pricing of these vehicles, Maserati MC20 comes in at a price of 300,000 credits. Now that is actually a lot cheaper than the Ferrari F8 Tributo, because the Ferrari comes in at a total of 330,500 credits. Now that is 30,500 credits more. Now what do you get for so much more money? Well, you get a lot more car by paying that extra 30,000, because with the Ferrari you get 710 brake horsepower and a weight of 1,333 kgs. However, with the Maserati you get 621 brake horsepower and 1,500 kgs. Now on paper that doesn't really mean much, but when it comes to actually using these vehicles for track purposes, well, you begin to see that those figures come across very easily. So around Kyoto Driving Park, I'm able to set a best time of 1 minute 47 seconds in the Maserati MC20. However, in the Ferrari, I'm able to go just a bit faster, being able to set lap times around the 1 minute 42 second mark, 5 seconds faster than the Maserati, around the same circuit, same conditions, same time that I jumped out of the Maserati into a Ferrari and went around the circuit to see the difference. And 5 seconds is astronomical when it comes to racing. So straight off, it's not really starting off well for the Maserati MC20, and that just has to be the fact of the vehicle feels heavy. You can feel the weight compared to the Ferrari. The Ferrari is much more agile and just nimble. When you want to just throw it into a corner, the Ferrari just accepts it, whereas you can feel that the Maserati is a bit more stiffer and a bit overweight and doesn't handle the immediate response as fast as the Ferrari. However, that does not mean that the Maserati does not have a fighting chance. The braking system on the Maserati is as good as the Ferrari, but just because of that extra weight and lacking that little bit of power, you aren't able to go as fast in the Ferrari as in the Maserati. Now that's just around corners. How about top speed? Now in the Maserati you can sit comfortably at 347 kilometers per hour. The car reaches that and really stays around that region. Now however, in the Ferrari you see that the vehicle starts redlining at around 340 kilometers per hour. However, you can see the Ferrari still go above that and actually hits a top speed of 348 kilometers per hour, really just nudging out the Maserati there by 1 kilometer per hour. I think that's just rubbing salt in the wound. Now, when we go to fully upgrade these vehicles, we see honestly a big difference. We see that the Ferrari comes in with a max power output of 990 brake horsepower with a weight of just over 1,000 kgs, being 1,064 kgs. Now if we jump into the Maserati, well, we're gonna see that the Maserati has 974 kgs and weighs 1,170 kgs. So the Ferrari is lighter and just a little bit more powerful. The power difference isn't even 20 brake horsepower, but the weight is really where the difference is made. But something that a lot of players actually look over is the amount of downforce that each vehicle produces, and this is so important when it comes to driving these vehicles and getting them to go around circuit so quickly. If your vehicle doesn't have the best of downforce, well, you aren't gonna go that fast. In a Maserati, you have the option of having 180 downforce in the front and 400 in the rear, whereas in the Ferrari you have 300 downforce in the front. That is nearly double the Maserati, and you have 500 in the rear. This makes the Ferrari handle so much better compared to a Maserati, and it's actually unfair. Now, when it comes to using the Maserati MC20 around the circuit, just like Kyoto Driving Park, the car feels nimble, it's fast, it's very responsive. If you want the vehicle to slide out, by all means you can get it to do so. If you just want to have an absolute blast, you can with the Maserati MC20. It is outstanding and really amazing what Maserati did for the sports car, supercar, whatever you want to call it. It is an amazing vehicle. However, that is when it's in a league of its own, when you only compare and focus to itself. You don't compare it against anything else. It's an amazing car and you can't take away anything from that. However, if you are looking at it compared to the Ferrari F8, it's honestly, it's a wash. If you were to pick between the F8 Tributo and the Maserati MC20, you need to take the F8 Tributo. Around Kyoto Driving Park, with the vehicles being fully upgraded, the Maserati set a fastest lap time of 1 minute 30.714, and then when it came to the Ferrari setting a lap time around the same circuit, it set a fastest lap of 1 minute 27 seconds 0.5. I mean, I don't even need to do the point of 1 minute 27. I was pushing the Maserati to its absolute limits, and the Maserati on its first lap just absolutely destroyed the Maserati's time. It's not even funny how fast and how good the Ferrari actually is. The Ferrari F8 Tributo, I'm gonna say this once again, even though I said this in the review for the F8 Tributo. If you haven't tried that car out, you need to. For 330,000 credits, the car is so much value for money. The performance you get out of the Ferrari F8 Tributo is honestly shocking. It's incredibly good when it comes to cornering, acceleration, braking, whatever you needed to do. It is mind-bogglingly good at doing whatever you wanted to do. The F8 Tributo is just chef's kiss. Now the Maserati, it's also good, but it's just not as good as the F8 Tributo. Now when it comes to top speed runs, because okay, let's say the Maserati, you still have some hope in it. Down the straightaway, fully maxed out, having a perfect gear ratio, well, the best that I found to meet the fastest top speed possible. The Maserati hit 392 kilometers per hour. This is with no nitrous, just pure motor. And now with the Ferrari F8 Tributo, yeah, it did better than that. Before even reaching the tunnel for the start line around Special Route X, it already passed their top speed. It was doing 400 before it even came out the tunnel. The Ferrari F8 Tributo is just so insanely good at absolutely everything, and to compare a vehicle to it is honestly an insult to the Ferrari F8 Tributo. But look, the Maserati MC20, still a fantastic vehicle. I know if you love the Ferrari F8 Tributo, then the Maserati MC20 is in the same ballpark, it's in the same field. It is a healthy alternative to the Ferrari F8 Tributo. It's just not as good. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that answers the question as to which is the best sports / supercar that you can pick up, because the Ferrari F8 Tributo is honestly up there. In my eyes, it's the best you can get, and the MC20 is a healthy alternative. So if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, don't forget, leave a like and subscribe for more Gran Turismo 7 content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.